ladies, I just came back from this wonderful trip in Thailand and I wanted to show you how I was able to look flawless every single second, and it only took me about 5 minutes. And with this simple little kit, you can take it with you. It takes up very little space and you can still look gorgeous as ever in every single selfie. So the first most important step with anything is your foundation. And this is where I didn't scrimp on the money. So what I did was I went to Makeup Forever, and you should definitely go if you can because they have a whole entire line of makeup that is a high definition foundation, which looks good on camera. So no matter what selfie you're taking, this thing will make you look flawless. And when I mean flawless, I mean you look like you're airbrushed in real life. So what I did was I took a little primer. This is just something that I had left over. You can definitely get a bottle that's thinner and smaller, but I happen to use MAC Prep and Prime. So I took just a little dab of that and then wipe that all over my face. And then I took my Makeup Forever. This is the high definition foundation. Now this is the color that I am when I'm not tanning in the islands for days on end. And then I also got something called Matte Velvet. Now in the islands, it gets super humid. Like literally you walk out your door and you're drenched. So this Matte Velvet actually helps you to resist a whole bunch of just like grease stains and stuff like that, but still gives you that really good glow. So what I did was I just take a pump of this and then put a little squirt of this depending on how dark I get. So this is my regular color. This is darker. So I blend the two together and then I get a color that looks pretty amazing. But by the end, you should have a flawless coverage, right? Then my favorite thing is this. It's also by Makeup Forever, but it's a super matte loose powder. This thing saved my life when I was having to go out all day and then getting super sweaty and hot and then still wanting to look really cute when we went out to dinner at night. You don't need a lot of it. It comes with a little puff like this. I ended up just dabbing a little bit in my hand. So you don't need much. And then I took my brush. This is a nice little compact brush. You can get them at Sephora or any of your favorite makeup stores. And you just dab it in. And then this helps you, I put it on my shine zone because I'm super oily. And then it just mattifies everything so that you're not a huge complete grease ball in every photo. Ta-da! If you're on the go, which I most often am, and obviously when you're backpacking, you can take the powder and dump it into your little poof and then just rub it in there a lot. And then you'll have the powder in there. So during the day when you're feeling oily or you're feeling shiny and gross, all you have to do is just lightly press it on your skin and you will erase your shine in seconds. So the easiest thing and my favorite accessory is bronzer. Now be careful about which ones you use because sometimes they do come out orange. NARS has a really nice expensive one. I ended up having this as a gift from a friend, and it's Victoria's Secret's makeup bronzer in Glitterati. And it actually worked out really well. I liked it a lot. And as you can tell, the compact's super thin, which will be easy for traveling. So I took that same brush because, again, minimalist. Kind of squeeze it together. Take it like. Look at that. I've got cheekbones. Not that I didn't have them before, but so easy. And then, what girl doesn't need a little island glow? So I'm obsessed with NARS, with their blushes. And I usually get Orgasm because I think it's a color that's universal and it looks good on everybody and it gives you just that warm, vibrant, flushed, healthy look. But the next best one, because it's not shiny, it's called Amore. Pretty, pretty. And then I just take a little bit Dab it up here, a little bit, dab it up here. Done. And then for the eyes, you can also use whatever kind of primer you want. Again, I just had this at home, so I brought it. You definitely can find something a little thinner. This happens to be from MAC, and it is Painterly. That's the color of it. So I just stuck a teensy bit here on my lids. Now, what I loved was I just brought a little kit like this. 4 shadows in one little compartment. MAC has this great one where you can switch them out. I think Sephora has the same thing too. It just was really light and easy to carry, and then I could have like my basic palette for any occasion. So I guess today I'm literally gonna go for this 5-minute look. So take a brush. Let's go a little peachy for some color. Like that. Do a little bit of a darker color for the contour. Now granted, I have a single eyelid. For those of you who have double eyelids, your job might be a little easier. You know how to do your own eyes, but I like to pretend to look like I'm a white person even though I'm clearly Asian. So I just make my contour and just in that fold where I see it. It doesn't have to be really that dark because again, you're going to be out in the sun and you're going to probably feel like you're sweating it off. So I just like to do a quick and easy job. And now also one other really quick tip. If you're in a super big rush, just take your bronzer, stick it in, swipe it over the eyes, super easy. That's the other thing that I like to do. Quick eyeliner, I like to use a brown. Again, this is NARS Mambo. And just a little bit here, just to give it a little bit of shape. Nothing too fancy. Again, this is not the fancy look. This is the, if you want to look good on an elephant when you're trekking through. Eyebrows I feel like are really important because they frame the face. And then the most important thing is mascara. Take your trial size mascaras because that's all you're going to need on a trip. And then all you need is some gloss. And I like to use, this one was my favorite. It's, I bought it a long time ago. Again, just use what you have. That's my thing. Use what you have to get to where you need to go. I ended up having this Dior brand Lip Glow Color Reviver Gloss. So it basically turns the color that whatever your heat or your heat temperature it's like to your body. So I love this one because it gives it just a little bit of color. And there you go. All done. Now, all of that makeup only took up one little bag. That's it. That's all you really need in order to go traveling. So happy travels, and I'll see you guys soon. For more tips, please go to yestotheying.com. That's yestotheying.com. And click on travels, and then you'll see all of my exciting adventures, and I have tons of stories that I have to tell, and I'm gearing up for my next trip, so stay tuned.